Miss Linda here. So today we're going to talk about what do you truly desire? If you're new to this channel, I talk about high value dating, goddess mentality, and seduction. So hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Now, I'm starting this series about a soft life movement, and I'm actually opening up doors to my 3-day intensive where I teach you everything that you need to live a soft life without the whole hustle and grind, so that you can live a life in feminine ease and grace without breaking the bank or having to quit your job. Now, the one thing that's coming up, I was going through some of my old diaries and I came across this amazing concept I learned about called desire shopping. So I sat down and I'm like, wait a minute, Linda, you're manifesting a car. Yes, I'm actually in the process of manifesting my luxury car. And I'm like, Linda, what have you done about this whole manifestation? So desire shopping is where you put yourself in scenarios and situations that are aligned to what it is that you desire. So for instance, I desire a new car. So yes, it's good to do a vision board. That's what I've done. I've put my car. But what have what other steps have I taken? So of course I'm getting my money together and everything together. But what desire shopping says is you need to put yourself in environments that are aligned to what you desire. So I'm like, okay, let me do this. I went to Google. I Googled luxury car dealership. So that's where I went this afternoon. So while I was around that environment, I looked at the broad spectrum of cars. Now, this particular dealership only deals with luxury vehicles. So, of course, I went around, I saw my car, and then I decided to do something that's out of my comfort zone. And this is what desire shopping says. It says you have to be able to get accustomed to what it is you desire. So I asked the salesman, what's your most expensive car in this car yard? So at first he was like, So I just asked him, what's your most expensive vehicle? So he pointed me to some beautiful German machine. So I'm like, okay, I want to enter that car. He was a bit shocked. So I'm like, yes, I want to enter that car. So he went, got the car keys, opened it. I sat in it and I just felt that energy of sitting around that vehicle. For me, what the vehicle represented was comfort, luxury, security, safety. And you see, when it comes to the soft life, for you to be able to say that I want to live a soft life, what does that mean to you? A soft life is ideally designed around whatever your desires are. And I work with some of my ladies for my masterclasses and one-on-one coaching. And what tends to happen is every time I ask them this simple question, what do you desire? Most of the times I get a blank face. And you see, as women, we are so conditioned to be caregivers, nurturers, givers, such that we are always having to think about the other person. That's how we've been positioned to do things. We are always positioned to give, because we've been taught that as a woman, you are naturally supposed to be a giver. So what tends to happen is you can overextend yourself, and it can lead to so many things like, mental health issues, your body issues, like if it's overweight or just your whole system, just going all over the place. It can lead to stress, fatigue. So many things. The list is endless. And what tends to happen is you forget yourself. You tend to put all your needs, all your desires at the back burner, such that if somebody really asks you, what do you desire? You have no idea. And this also happens in relationships, such that you find that women tend to, especially women who have not yet started their whole awakening journey, women who have not yet started embracing their femininity, what tends to happen is you tend to take up the personality of a relationship. So you find that at the beginning, a man pursued you because he truly loved your energy, your personality, and everything. But as you go along in the relationship, you find the woman abandoning herself such that her needs and wants become secondary. Before you know it, you have a conversation with such a babe, you ask her, what do you like? Her conversations will be around we, meaning me and my man, me and my husband, me and my boyfriend, to the extent that she loses herself. So for you to start enjoying a soft life, you truly have to get in tune with who you are. What do you desire? What do you intend for your life experience to be like? Ask yourself, what kind of a life do I, envision for myself? What's on your vision board? Do you have a plan? And I also noticed this going through some of my private tutoring clients, because most of them are ambitious women. So most of their goals are centered around their careers. So when it comes to careers, you will find, yes, they have that bit locked down and loaded. So they are sure about their careers. So income is coming in. And then I ask them, what about the other wheels of life? Because as a woman, you are a combination of your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual aspects. And of course, the financial bit plugs in. And that's what makes you a whole woman. So today, I want to challenge you. Ask yourself, what do you truly, deeply desire? What kind of romantic experiences do you desire? How do you envision your life to be like? Because remember, yes, your career is good, but that's not everything. Having a man is fantastic, but he should be adding on to an already, magnetic, beautiful life that you have going on for yourself. It's not a question of looking for a man to plug into an empty hole, or looking for material goods to, and luxury and material goods just to come and fill in a gap in your life because you feel empty. It's about truly getting in tune with who you are. And that's what living the whole soft life is about. One of the pillars is getting in tune with yourself, going deep within yourself, truly asking yourself, as a woman, what do you desire? Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to be expansive. Part of you being a divine feminine woman is, by nature, we are expansive. And the first time I had that concept, when my teacher taught me, I was like, what do you mean expansive? She was like, yes, Linda, by nature, as a feminine woman, you are expansive. And if you listen a lot to what people say outside, they're like, oh, you're not supposed to be demanding. You're not supposed to ask your man for too much. You're not supposed to want too much. In fact, there's a proverb in my local language. It says, eat a little, eat, not literally eating, but want small things so that you can live longer. So it puts you in a position whereby you're accustomed to only getting little things, and for you to be satisfied with little things. But by nature, as women, we are expansive. And it's the reason why men have built homes, companies, roads, cars. It's really just to make us as women comfortable and happy. Because we, by nature, as feminine women, we inspire the whole masculine energy. So you're allowed to dream big. And I think where the problem comes in is if you are paired up with the wrong kind of a partner, romantic partner, or wrong kind of friends, and not even really wrong, but misaligned, who don't see things from your perspective. So such that if you want to manifest a round trip, maybe your life you want to be able to take to create a free lifestyle where you travel 3 times a year, or whereby you exit from your 9 to 5 and create just your own heart-centered business where you can be able to work from anywhere. Now, if you're sharing that dream with the wrong kind of people, you will actually feel like, oh my God, you're being crazy for even desiring so much out of your life. But if you share your desires with the aligned people, then you start to see the possibilities. you start to see the possibilities and the big picture around whatever it is that you desire. But it always has to start from the point of you truly tapping into your inner self and asking yourself, what do you desire? Because that forms a blueprint for whatever it is, all your experiences, whether personal, professional, romantic. Your desires set a footprint for whatever it is that you want. So desire shopping, for me, I would recommend that to anybody. And at the beginning, you'll be a little bit out of place, yeah? Because of course, when I went to that luxury car yard, I knew the kind of car I was looking for. But I'm like, okay, Linda, you're comfortable with the beautiful car you know that you want. How about you take it a notch higher? So I asked for the most luxurious car in the car yard, and I'm like, I want to sit in there. So of course, everybody was looking at me like, who is this babe? Like, how can she just come and want to see the most expensive car, sit inside, touch, smell, like just experience everything around it? But your desires are your desires. And whatever you desire desires you. It requires for you to step up to that level of vibration so that you are an energetic match to whatever it is that you desire. Now, it's not enough to desire. You should also be able to take inspired action so that you're able to get whatever it is that you want. So once again, my doors are open for my Soft Life Magic, my 3-day online intensive. Let me teach you how to go from hustle and grind to a life of feminine ease and flow without having to break your bank or leave your corporate job. So until next time, speak soon. And I'd love to hear your comments in terms of what you think about this whole soft life movement is all about. Bye for now.